Two formulas that you're going to see often are the slope-intercept form, which you've seen a lot, which is y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. We also have point-slope form. I use point-slope form a lot. Anytime you have 2 points or a point and a slope, it's easy to use this formula and actually turn it into slope-intercept. But one thing I like to do is I like to set y by itself. So I'm going to add plus y1. And the equation I like to use for point-slope form is just a manipulation of the original where everything is on one side. Now, just like slope-intercept form, this is my slope. And x1 comma y1 is a point on the line. So let's do a few examples. I need to make an equation of a line through the points 1, 5, and 4, 11. So to use the point-slope form, I need a point and a slope. Well, I have a point, but I don't have my slope. So what I'm going to do first is find my slope. I'm going to underline my y's. They go on the top, and the x's go on the bottom. So on the bottom I have -3. On the top I have -6. Therefore, my slope is 2. And I'm going to choose a point, and I'm going to choose this point right here just because the numbers are a little bit smaller. So let me show you how to use this equation. Y equals the slope, which is 2, so I'm going to replace m with 2, x minus the x value. Or sometimes I say x and the opposite of x, because this right here means the opposite. So if this is x, which is 1, this now is -1, plus the y value. Now I just have to simplify. So I'm going to distribute 2 times x, 2 times -1, and bring everything else down. So my final answer is y equals 2x plus 3. If you plug this in your calculator and you press second graph, you're going to get a table of values. On this table of values, both of these will be on there if this answer is correct. Now, sometimes you're going to see function notation. So I wanted to do one like this because let me show you what this means. This means the point -5, 4, and this means the point 5, 2. So I have a point, but I don't have a slope. So let's find the slope. I'm going to start by putting my negatives in, underline my y values. Y goes on the top, x's go on the bottom. So I have 2 on the top and -10 on the bottom. Therefore, my slope is -1/5. And I'm going to choose a point. I'm going to choose the point -5, 4, just so I can show you what that looks like in the equation. Let's plug into point-slope form. Y equals 1/5. X and the opposite of x, so plus 5, and then the y value. Let's distribute. 1/5 x plus 1, bring down the 4. And my final answer here is y equals 1/5 x plus 5.